What's up, everybody? How's it going? I hope everyone's having a good day, good night, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Also, yes, later we will be playing Hollow Knight, but a thing came up today, and I decided I wanted to talk about it. So most of you probably saw the title. Let me pull some stuff up. And this one. I also need to... I thought I had everything up, but I didn't really think about showing this. Just speeded Gatling gears with my friend. Took 2 hours. Congratulations. So here, surprisingly, most everybody's already here. Normally it takes a little while longer for people to file in. But we are going to be talking about Akuma Miko tonight. I will go ahead and pop this up. So if you haven't seen them before, this is Akuma Miko. Very Minhara, Catgirl, VTuber, what have you. We will be coming back to their page every once in a while to show off some specific things, because I have some points to make. But they were back in the news again today because they got a post. To be fair, the post has been up for a while. They got a post on an account called the VTuber Blacklist. And you can tell it is an old version of their account. It is not a new account. It is just an old version of their account. Because this was posted May 16th, 2024. So this has been almost a year now. And for those of you who have heard of the VTuber Blacklist before, as a clarification, this is not the VTuber Blacklist. This is the VTuber Blacklist people are normally talking about. They have 16,000 followers. Even though I don't necessarily agree with them all the time, people do consider them like a reputable place to get information. They are not the same as this VTuber Blacklist, which has about 500 followers, and I'm pretty sure Miko is like the only thing they talk about. Like, I think there's other stuff in here, but I'm pretty sure Miko is like the only thing they've really focused on. It is believed that their account is run by somebody that really hates Miko. So real quick, let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure the account's still up. I think I have the name right. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That was right. So, it is believed it is possibly the same person that made this account, which is, it's called VTuber Awareness, but then the actual name is Akuma Miko VT01. The account is specifically to try and call out Akuma Miko. That's really all they do. There's also another one. Sorry, I have to like close some of these every once in a while. Another call out account called Akuma Miko VT_. They even say infrequently active troll against Miko, DMs open, and they give a link to a Discord. So this is not like the first or the second or like the third time an account like this has been existed. Like they really don't like Miko for some reason. I don't. Well, sorry, I do know. I'm lying. I do know. But they pop up all the time. And I was going to tell you guys that I was originally going to talk about this a year ago. I was going to make like a big YouTube video on it. And quite frankly, I just never got around to it because so much other stuff was happening and there were so many other problems going on a year ago. But a year ago, this was going to be like a big thing I was going to sit down and do. So why did I do it today? Well, for some reason, a bunch of people found this account today. So there's a whole bunch of quotes of, see, like, this was 5 hours ago, 22 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 1 hour ago. This is September 5th. This was yesterday. 13 hours ago. Like, all of these people suddenly found this account yesterday and today. No idea why. I don't know what the original, like, progenitor for this was. So I figured now is probably a good a time as any to read through it and kind of get some stuff on about it. I'm gonna have to click on and off, or I'm gonna have to click the screen on and off as I go through it, because I do believe the person who made this is just a bad person in general. And I know that's kind of spoiling, because what we're supposed to do here is we're supposed to look through the evidence, and we're supposed to consider all the evidence fairly. But I'm going to kind of lie, or I'm going to kind of cheat, and tell you all that I've already made up my mind on this issue. So I guess, since I've already said that, I will go ahead and spoil my thoughts on the Miko situation. Miko, years ago, was unstable and really fucking nutter butters. And there are a portion of people that have a genuine reason to dislike Miko, or even downright hate Miko to some degree. However, they have, over time, as far as I can tell, improved themselves and become a better person. That does not mean the old people need to forgive her, but the fact that they are still stalking her and refuse to let it go is weird to me. Because the allegations are not necessarily like life ruination level. At least in my opinion, not life ruination level. There are a couple allegations mixed in here that we're going to have to talk about and give context to. Some of them are just lies, as far as I can tell. And some of them are missing a lot of context. I do want to clarify, I have not gotten all of my context from Miko. I have talked to Miko. I have talked to the people against Miko as well. Quite frankly, I don't need any clarification from Miko to not like these allegations, because some of the stuff said in the allegations does not make the accuser look very good. So I'll skip ahead to one specific example so you guys kind of understand what I'm talking about. There is one allegation that Miko, when she lived with a group of people, and there's an allegation that when she lived with this group of people, she got depressed and basically stopped showering properly. And they claim it got to a point where she smelled so bad, they forced her to sleep outside in the elements. Not like in a porch or something like that. They forced her to sleep outside in the yard. And they put this forward. The accusers put this forward in their own document as a wow, look how bad she is. Can you believe she smelled so bad? We forced her to sleep in the outside. It's like, that doesn't make you look good. Like, yeah, she probably... That sounds like somebody who's maybe not a good roommate. That they smell bad and they don't wash themselves very well. You're forcing her to sleep outside in the dirt. What are you talking? You're telling that to me as if that's like a good thing for your side just because she smelled bad? That's insane behavior. I can't imagine like taking the roommate and being like, okay, you sleep in the yard now. Why did they, and I can't stress enough, force her to take a bath? Apparently forcing her out into the yard was a preferable option to forcing her to shower. I don't... And I stress, this is not something Miko told to me. This is something they told to me. The only thing I asked Miko was it true you, like, smelled that bad, and what was the context to you smelling that bad? But the accusers are the one that told me, yeah, no, we forced her to sleep in the yard. What? What? Are you crazy? That's not the only thing. There's a couple things in here that I'm like, you admitting that to me is not helping your case at all. Oh, by the way, chat, I have been on a No Man's Sky kick. So tell me if the music in the background is distracting or a problem. I'm just using the No Man's Sky music because it sounded fun and very atmospheric. Was the administrator forcing her to sleep in the yard an unforced error? I don't 100% know what you mean. If you're asking, did they mean to? Did they mean to release that information? Yes, they did. Because they thought they were basically trying to make her look bad, and they thought it was more important to tell people that she smelled that bad than to hide the fact that they were forcing her to sleep outside. That was their logic, was that overruled the forcing her to sleep in the yard. So I'm gonna have to Twitter capture on and off every so often, because they dox the shit out of her in this thread over and over again. And I tried to double check with Miko to see if she cared if I just kind of left that uncensored, but she never got back to me. So I'm just going to proceed with the idea that it needs to be censored, which I think is fair. So it just starts with this is a thread on Miko. She's backtracked to so many different communities, especially the VTuber community. We were referring to her as Akuma. She is blacklisted. So first off, you can't just proclaim somebody blacklisted. Something I will say about the VTuber blacklist is the people that appear on here have typically been... basically the entire VTuber community has unpersoned them. So whether or not a blacklist is a good or a bad thing, those people are basically blacklisted by nature of how the community feels about them. With this one, they're just saying, like, Miko's still going. Like, we just covered that. This is her account. She's got almost 60k followers. She's still going. You can't just say someone's blacklisted and boom, they're gone now. That's not how that works. Yeah, I can go. So, some of the allegations are doxing, participation in posting revenge porn, saying the N-word, posting someone's self-harming video publicly, Akuma's crimes follow not only her real life, but VTuber life as well, and people should be aware. We ask everyone spread awareness on this matter. So to kind of skip to the end a little bit, the doxing, 100% it happened. Can confirm. Participation in posting revenge porn. I have not seen any proof of this yet. I know people post revenge porn of Miko. I have been sent it before by some of the people against her. Nobody's shown me her posting it. Maybe it's happened, and if so, I would condemn that, but nobody's shown it to me. Saying the N-word, based. On a serious note, I don't care. I will never care about somebody said a slur once. I don't give a shit. Mute them, block them. I don't care. Posting someone's self-harming video publicly. I admittedly, no idea what this is talking about. Just point blank none. But if you're taking videos of yourself self-harming, so somebody shouldn't post that of you, but you shouldn't be taking videos like that. You are asking for attention at that point. Love when people have a list of somewhat real concerns about bad behavior and then they put said a slur. Yeah, like, I don't care. Okay, she said a slur possibly one time. I don't give a shit. We will be posting the following threads to back up the evidence. Akuma Miko VT has doxed over 10 people on the dark website called Doxbin, wherein this thread given to us, where Akuma admitted to doxing one of the victims, plus vocal matchup evidence. This whole thread, by the way, I'll show you this. This is all gone, because the account got suspended, but this is how many posts they had made in this thread. So this is the bottom of the thread. And that's the top. That is how many posts were in this thread. But it's all been deleted. It's gone. I have seen this. So let me pop it up real quick. Because I do think this is... It's a valid complaint, but I think context matters. So here is the actual post from one of the different Miko awareness accounts, which, by the way, this is a fourth one. A fourth account dedicated to quote-unquote exposing Miko. And when I saw this, I was immediately sussed out about the source. So here's the thing, right? Whenever you get sort of damning information like this, people say you don't have to, but you do have to ask yourself, why was this posted? Why was somebody filming? And where were they doing this? Because in some cases, that can vastly change how you view things. So all of these voice messages are from Miko, which she is kind of weird about sending voice memos. I don't know why. People that do that kind of get on my nerves, to be quite frank. And it is her admitting to doxing somebody. And I was like, okay, why are they saying this? And why did this just now come out with all of this other stuff? And then you see that the title of this group chat is the LGBTQ cesspit. So the context I have is that she did in fact dox one person, and she has admitted to doxing the one person. However, the rest of this was just her taking credit from another person that had been doxing people. Because this was a group chat of edgy assholes that were trying to out-edge each other. So whenever somebody would get doxed, one of them would kind of come forward and be like, it was me, I did it. I'm the one who did it. Oh shit, what did I hit? But like, that's basically what this was. It was just a bunch of edgy, stupid kids spamming like how like edgy and stupid they were. Also, this is 16 seconds long, so I think I can play it really quick for y'all. Just make sure that the volume is fine on it.
And I'm just gonna admit this here right now. Hi. I'm gonna introduce myself as the bitch who doxed Tara.
And that's it. Like, you could tell, there's not much there. There's not a whole bunch of context. Well, let me see. Do I have the... So the reply I got in asking about this, also I'm gonna go back to the thread. I sent this, and I was like, you know, is this your voice? Did you do this? And I got back, I wasn't the one to find the info, I took credit for it. I didn't make the docs, but I was aware of what everyone was doing. I was not alone. This group chat was exactly what it says. It was a cesspool. Everyone there had their own part they played. For it all to be pushed onto me is unfair. The person above got info and put together the docs. The owner of the group chat was the one who wanted it to happen. The entire premise of that chat was to shit on others. So this was like a shitty, mean girl group chat where they were constantly causing problems for people. The problem, and why I think that matters, is the people making these blacklist accounts are the other people that was in that group chat. And the people that were getting doxed were other members of their group. At least most of them were. Not all of the people. But most of the people getting like shit on like this were other people within their group. So this was a group of assholes that were being assholes to each other. And when Miko left and decided to improve themselves, they all just started dumping everything they had on her and continued to be assholes. That is not an excuse to say that she is like kind of absolved of this. This is shitty behavior. However, I can say that they are improving, and I think that's valid. I don't think you can hold this over on somebody forever. The person they doxed, yeah, that person can hold it against them forever. I think you should probably move on at some point. But like, you have to move on eventually, and I think they're improving themselves after that. That, however, is the only thing I think is legitimate in basically all of this. Nothing else I've seen really steps up to like any actual level of accountability. Like, she doxed one person once, and she was shitty for it, and I think she should have been treated like shit for it, but that was kind of it. So if you wanted like the damning accusations, I think that's about where you stop for the night. We're gonna move on to stuff that I don't think matters. Well, this one sort of matters. Two people who are her best friends, who knew she doxed people, evidence shown below on the users, known as Celestia VT and Pips Hub. This is a crime and is looked down upon. I'd like to point out, I've said this before, doxing is basically not illegal anywhere. There's like 1 or 2 US states where doxing is illegal in the context of if you do it to hurt someone. The actual law against doxing only applies to extremely deeply private stuff, like social security numbers. Basically, any asshole on the internet is not going to get done in for doxing because they're not smart enough to get a hold of that kind of stuff. This posting your address thing, it's a shitty thing to do, and people should judge you heavily for it. It's not a crime, and people need to stop thinking it's a crime because it makes people think that they're safer than they are from this kind of behavior. Trust me, you're not. But here, I will close this really quick so I can just preview these messages first. So, this message does not help them particularly well. So, can I show it? Yeah, you can't really see the side. I can't do the full screen because the stuff on the side is inappropriate for me to share. So Celeste posted a message of a bunch of people, or not a bunch of people, but one person spamming their chat. And they say, okay, fuck around and find out. I've been off the internet mostly for the past 24 hours because my cat has been playing touch and go with living. I will not answer to fucking drama when one of my babies is dying. You do not get to talk to me like this. The person replies, somebody below them, Nurgle, replies, Miko did dox multiple people, but that is absolutely not the correct way to handle it whatsoever. I'm sorry they did that, truly. Celeste replies, yeah, I don't agree with Miko for that reason, but I'm still friends/interact with Miko. The reason this is happening is because Miko caught contact with Lila for associating with a pedo, the same pedo who ruined my chances of... Let me make sure if it continues on the next page. They do not. They just kind of cut it out. So, I don't know what happened in that conversation. This is just somebody that is friends with Miko admitting, yeah, they doxed somebody once. Also, it's my understanding that the person they actually did manage to dox accepted their apology and moved on. I could be wrong. That person could step forward and tell me I'm wrong, but it is my understanding that whoever it was accepted the apology. What's funny is these replies make more reference to how bad her stalkers are than anything else. Sorry, I can't show this one very well either. Can I maybe close this? Yes, I can. Awesome. Like this one. Miko had a really bad backstory. Dox people, did some shit with Ollie at one point. And then they say, and her abusers are going after her. I call them the Miko hate cult. That's the thing. All the evidence of Miko being bad is people going, yeah, Miko did some bad stuff a billion years ago, but these people stalking her are fucking nutters. This is on her blacklist thread. This is the damning evidence that proves she's a terrible person. And it's like, this doesn't help you at all. Also, can I do it does, yeah, huh? There it is. I don't know why I wasn't picking it up. But yeah, I call them the Miko hate cult. Sorry about that. You guys saw nothing. So they posted another thread. The following mega threads on Akuma by victims who knew her before her as a VTuber. The following thread is made by Cairo, who has known Akuma before she was a VTuber. We've been told countless victims are afraid to speak out. Is this one blanked out too? This one's good. Here, I'm gonna go back to just chatting real quick. Because basically everything in this one just spams her real legal government name over and over again. Like the first, literally the first message on this one is blank / Akuma Miko is a VTuber cosplayer. Like literally first thing is her legal government name. And then they're quoting a post that says, quite a few people have suggested I make a thread, a big ol' thread on all the more serious things legal name has done, so I shall. Like, they spam her real legal information all over the place. And when you're accusing somebody of doxing, you can't do that. You can't, like, repeatedly say that you're gonna do this. So the accusations from this thread are she has hurt many people, doxed about a dozen people, laughed at someone's suicide, and tried to fake her own death. In this thread, I will post all the proof. I don't remember the faking your own death part. I might just be forgetting. They link a Google Drive folder. So then they link to multiple threads. Let me start off with something relatively smaller but still wrong that legal name has done. Art tracing. Legal name. I'm going to keep saying legal name so I can like put in y'all's heads how often these people do this. Legal name has adamantly denied tracing and says that she uses reference photos. This would be fine if there wasn't proof that she does trace. We'll attach in the screenshots here. Show how she got a hold of private DMs, thanks to Cleo, Floof, and Ollie, where it was pointed out she traces and slightly changes the drawing. She then says that she doesn't and provides her side. That's all fine and dandy and all, but still wait for it. I'm trying to figure out like what they're showing here. It's so difficult. Let me make sure they don't have her name in a bunch of... God, they have her name in it again. So here, I can show this then. So, they show this picture. And supposedly this is Miko showing off a picture they are drawing to supposedly somebody they're dating. They then, for some reason, show like this closer up of it, which I guess is them drawing it on their phone or tablet or whatever. And then they say it is traced from this. So I could see them being very close. And maybe she did trace it. But like, I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I traced some stuff when I was in high school. I didn't sell it. I traced some stuff. Like, oh no, she traced it for like a gift for some friend, or she was showing it to some friend. I don't know. But like that's the entirety of this thread. There are no other pictures included. It is just this one. And then it stops. It is, again, an excuse to say their legal name as much as possible. Like, the last two messages in this are, this is the original drawing. The majority of what legal name drew matches this perfectly. She only changes a few details here and there. Now I know a lot of artists trace when learning. That's normal. Usually helps you get to know how things feel when you draw them. And usually, as long as you give credit to the original artist, usually, but not always, the artist won't say anything. But what you don't do is trace something, then claim it as your own. To me, what legal name drew matches up too perfect to the original drawing, traced but slightly unchanged. Again, she was not selling this. She did not, like, post this anywhere. It was sent to, like, a friend of hers, allegedly. Like, I don't care. Not even an allegation, really, in my opinion. When she claimed to be trans for 2 to 3 months. But this is weird. Can I show it? I can't because they have their legal name all over it. Basically, what this thread does is it's person. They'll say, like, art tracing thread, and then they'll link to a thread. Then the next post is claimed to be trans for 2 to 3 months. Then they'll link to a thread. Then they'll say the doxing thread, and they'll link to another thread. And it's all posted by them. Literally all of it is just them. Next up is the claim she was trans. She had messaged not just her ex about it. They also... her ex legal name. There's somebody else's legal name. But several friends / the poly cult about it as well. You can find those in the deep dive folder in either the Miku's Bitches or the fucking pit group chats. Oh yeah, by the way, this... she was living in a house that was like a weird polycule harem thing going on. Don't live in those situations. That is Nutter Butters. That's bad for you. That kind of stuff never goes well, ever. In these screenshots, you can see her telling legal name that she uses he, him pronouns as she is trans, which would have been fine if she actually was trans. As you can see from this screenshot, the whole trans thing didn't stick. And it's a picture of Miko from 2023 on Twitter that says pronouns she, her. Now, there's no proof of this, but I have a feeling she used being trans as a way to get rid of legal name. That didn't work, as he was willing to accept it. Shortly after Cassidy left the poly cult to be with other legal name. Shit, I wish I could dump that. Legal name went back to using she, her pronouns. A little weird to come out as trans, then go back to she, her a few months later. I can understand questioning your identity and or trying to find yourself, but I don't believe that's what she was doing despite what she claims. However, that's speculation on my part. Disclaimer, I know everyone handles things differently. No one person is the same. Some people think they're trans, and they get over it after like a couple months. That's just life. Some people get confused very easily, and I miss when people claim to be atheists when they wanted to be edgy. Yeah. No, like, some people just, they think they're something, and then a month later they get over it. Because especially when you're younger, your body's full of hormones, you're saying weird stuff, you're doing weird stuff. This isn't like some wild... By the way, that's it. That's the whole trans thing. She told one guy that she thought she was trans. And then a couple months later, she wasn't trans. That's it. This is what I'm talking about, like, with these allegations. It's like, that was it. She said one time she was trans, and then a couple months later, she decided she wasn't. She didn't use it to get money off people. She didn't use it to, like, infect any communities or sneak into anybody's spaces. She didn't use it to get nudes from somebody. She didn't use it to try and catfish someone. She just said she was trans once and then stopped being trans a couple months later. So dumb. So low effort. Jesus Christ. Next up is legal name laughing at someone's suicide. to that person's cousin, which was also her ex, legal name. Disclaimer, legal name no longer holds the views he did in these screenshots. He deeply misses his cousin and regrets the way he acted while he was dating Cassidy. Shit. I'm gonna get fucked. She's gonna be mad at me. I think my parents might have taken it down. Miko says, how did he off himself? Guy says, I don't know. Miko says, I'm glad he offed himself. Guy says, I actually am too. I don't feel sad. I actually feel like I shouldn't even bear my last name anymore because I was related to that filth. Blip it out post-stream. I'm gonna have to. I'm retarded. It's hard to read this without dropping a couple, like, inappropriate words. By the way, so-and-so is right about one thing. You do have an hourglass body. By the way, tell so-and-so I need to tell. Yeah, I got a girl that want to have my babies because I do be going psycho. Insert fuckboy laugh. Miko says, hey, so is there obituary yet or any proof of them being dead? The guy says he put it on Snapchat. They were close. Him, legal name, and legal name looks like. So, the worst thing she says here is, fuck, haha, I'm glad he offed himself. And then the guy she's with says, I am too. I shouldn't bear my last name anymore because I was related to that filth. We've talked about this before, but a lot of women are what we call skinwalkers. A woman that is a skinwalker will typically adopt the mannerisms and personality of their boyfriend or their partner, whoever their partner is, in order to fill the void of a personality they have yet to develop. We saw this. I'm not gonna throw anybody else under the bus right now. I'm trying to get in less trouble lately. But we've seen this before in the past. To me, this reads like Miko being a skinwalker, and she's following this dude's lead. This dude hated his cousin, and Miko kind of just went along with that. Like, yeah, fuck him, fuck that guy. That's it, by the way. That's the entire thread on this one. Suddenly you and Dama having the exact same sense of humor makes so much sense. Also, one of the Twitter accounts has her name on it. I'm not showing the Twitter accounts at this point. I can't. They've got her name all over the place. They've got pictures of her all over the place. Remember, the worst thing she's done is doxing one person, and there's like 50 accounts doxing her. They also actively post revenge porn of her, and I have... they don't deny it. Like, they don't even, like, say, like, I didn't do that, or that's not her. They're just like, yeah, I posted it, and I'll post it again. They're supposed to be the good guys? Yes. Here's the thing, right? Let me go back to this. I would not care, genuinely, if there wasn't a bunch of VTubers retweeting this. Like, what are we at right now? I can't see. I just wanted to see the number. I don't know. There's 179 retweets on this, and a bunch of them are these, like, quote tweets from other VTubers. Like, I wouldn't feel a need to do this if, like, there wasn't all this garbage. It's like all these people just going with it. Like, clearly these people have not read this, because this is, like, the worst shit ever. Like, if you sit down and read these threads for, like, 5 minutes, you're like, okay, this is not cool. Posing as a minor online. I'm gonna go back to my main page and show you all this, because this person is a psycho. And I think it's important. A little bit. Because I don't know if this is gonna come up or not. Okay, it is gonna come up a little bit, so I'll deal with that later. I just wanted to double check. Also, let me see if I can scroll through this person's page. I think I'll be able to on this one. Alright, so we have pretending to be a minor. This person says, which is a felony, by the way. No, it's not. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. The entire series of To Get Your Predator was people pretending to be minors to lure in predators. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Pretending to be a minor is a felony. You just pulled that out of your ass. Absolutely insane behavior. I can't fucking read this. I wish I could show you this. They have like some custom font that they're using on this page. It's not cursive. It's like a mix of cursive with emojis and hearts in it. I can't read this. I'm too dyslexic for this shit. We're just gonna say we're just gonna say I don't care. Might be thinking pretending to be a minor's entrapment if I had to guess. Fuck, I don't know, man. Yeah, all this one, there's a bunch of screenshots here, but all it says is, here we have her pretending to be a minor, which is a felony. Update, found where she admits it in her group chat. Also, once again, attacking legal name for no reason. But there's just, it's all in this shitty font. I can't read it. So we're just gonna go with I don't care. That's probably cringe and gay, but it's not illegal to pretend to be a minor. Faking her death thread. This one is on the time legal name tried to fake her death. Yep, you read that right. She tried to fake her death. Let's dive in. Start with a screenshot of her messaging a group chat for a maid meetup that was planned for a local mini-con in place. I don't want to say the name of the place because I don't know if it's like somewhere she lives or not. As you can see in the photo, legal name attempted to claim her Facebook account was being used by a family friend named possibly a legal name. She also claimed in this screenshot that legal name was found deceased in a tent and went into detail about it. She even claimed that her sister, possibly another legal name, found the body. Legal name also claimed that she was being stalked prior, which is very untrue. No one but her ex legal name knew where she was. After legal name's message from someone else's legal name, you can see one of the other members of the group chat responded saying they knew legal name was lying and even provided a screenshot. Let's move on to the next screenshot we have about this. So what is in this message? This is a DM with some maid group on Facebook. Hello everyone, I regret to inform you that this is not in fact legal name on this account anymore. This is a family friend for 7 years named a name. I'm deeply saddened to hear that Legal Name was found dead at her campsite by her 16-year-old little sister. Her tent was burned, and she burned alive in it. From the sound of it, she suffered severely, and she was being stalked before this took place. She was trying to get away, but it seemed like the people who wanted her gone kept up and hurt her bad. If anyone wants more info, please contact me directly. I don't know who this is. It's not like her personal Facebook. It actually is like a it's called Necubus trademark. But if she did this, she's super fucking cringe. There's another screenshot, which is just the person admitting that they're lying about being dead. They say, because I have people who know what they're doing, trust me, Legal Name really does deserve this after what he's done. He's gotten too cocky, and he has a history of beating girls up. Do you really want it to happen to someone else? Guy replies, of course not, but people get sent to prison for life for just having drugs. Surely that's a better path, because if they do a sloppy job, surely someone will get caught. Miko replies, it won't be sloppy. Trust me, my fellows know their shit, my dude. I will return, though, I promise. The first thing I'm doing is meeting up with you guys. Don't tell anyone about this. Justice will be quick and swift for that fucker. When you mentioned legal name, did you mean full legal name? And she says yes. I have to double check because it ends with why would she keep going back to him for 4 to 5 years if he was so abusive? She would have been safe and sound away from him. I've been in abusive relationships. I know it's hard to leave them, but if you had things set up to be safe and free and you wouldn't have to see them ever again and they had no way to contact or find you, why would you go back? If this is the guy I'm thinking about, she has an actual like legal protection order against them. So that's a thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. So one of the people that runs one of these accounts is an ex-boyfriend of some descript, and she has, I've seen it, an actual legal protection order against them, and they don't deny it. They have admitted that the legal protection order exists. Their excuse is to basically say that because the legal system is biased against men, that means the protection order isn't like based on actual information. It's just the court giving a woman what she wants. That is possible. Not a good argument. To be quite frank, it's not very strong, not very convincing for me. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. But okay, she did say that she told somebody she was dead. Here's a thread of her change up on Lolicon being acceptable. It just says Miko and her change on Lolicon / Lolly being acceptable. It's not, by the way. I'm not gonna litigate that because look at me. Look at me, chat. You know my opinion on that. Basically, Miko used to be a super huge anti. As time went on, she changed her opinion on it. Good. I don't care that all you weirdos think it's illegal. You're allowed to think that. You're wrong. Cosplay thief. Fun fact, she has also stolen cosplays from people and or worn people's cosplays without permission. The cosplay in the first two screenshots is Alois Trancy from Black Butler. I'm sorry, I don't watch Black Butler chat. Belong to a local cosplayer who goes by this name. The next screenshot is them confirming it was their cosplay. His PFP has been hidden due to him not being comfortable with his face posted. Person messaging him has their name blocked out because it's one of the admins of this page and they don't need/want the harassment. How would she have the exact cosplay? If she bought it from him, she doesn't need permission to post her wearing it. By the way, this is a picture of an Instagram post, and it has, like, 30 likes on it. Okay. I guess reading this, it looks like the allegation is she stole the picture and posted it on Instagram. Okay, not cool. How long ago was this? 2017. Almost a decade. I don't care. If it's over 5 years, I almost don't care. Unless it's like an actual legal thing. If it's over 5 years, I think there is room for growth in there. This cosplay is Dante and belongs to her ex that she refers to as an abuser. She stole this cosplay from him after their breakup. Then after wearing it a few times, threw it away. This image is legal name, the one she constantly refers to as her abuser, wearing the cosplay before the breakup. I'm not showing these because it's clearly their real face. These are not the same outfits, like, remotely. Like, possibly the jacket is the same, but nothing else is. I'm trying to figure out... I wish I could show you guys this. I don't want to show people's real photos for obvious reasons. It's not the same outfit. Like, not even remotely close. What are you smoking? You can even tell it because the guy is wearing, like, regular boots, and then she's wearing, like, thigh-high goth boots with really noticeable buckles. He's wearing a red tie scarf. She's wearing a purple one. She's got a white wig down to her breast. He's got a gray wig that goes to his ears. I'm trying to figure out what she stole, allegedly. I can't censor the doc. It's a Twitter thread. All I can think is she might have stole the jacket, but the jackets look like they're made of completely different material. Granted, like, it's further away on her than it is on him. Check my DMs. Also, yes, chat, that's Miko. Hi, Miko. I replied to you. Yeah, no, I really don't understand, like, what's supposedly stolen here. Although, if Miko wants to clarify, that would probably be awesome. Miko, would you like to come in an impromptu call and chat for a minute? Say hi to the peoples. I will check with her if she pops in. Either way, I'm probably gonna bleep it out in post. We're doing it live. Chat, we're doing it live. How much longer do I have on my music, by the way, before it gives out? I've got an hour. We're good. I'll probably forget by the time it's done. It's not a buzzing noise. It's No Man's Sky music. It's winding down and getting ready for the next song. Just a minute? Okay. Fair. But yeah, I'm not, I'll wait till Miko gets here and I'll ask him about it because, or if they can show up. I'm not gonna force them. They don't wanna. But I'm not following what's stolen in this at all. What is this, baiting? Sorry, what? Oh, self-deletion baiting. Okay. You can't just call it baiting in your thread. Like, baiting means something completely different. Um. She says, if I'm dead next week, y'all will know why. Literally have nothing here. I'm being threatened just for breathing. I don't feel safe anymore. It says, nice knowing y'all, and then left the thread. I don't... That's it. It's just those 3 messages. I don't really care, quite frankly. I'm not even sure that qualifies as self-deletion baiting. Like, that's... I don't think that counts. Inappropriate, probably, but whatever, man. There's nothing there on that one. Threatening / harassing people. Harassing someone and wanting to make them feel unsafe because you don't like them is unhinged behavior. Then trying to encourage your friends / partners to do the same is next level unhinged. Please get help. Blank's stupid little server. Let me know when you're ready. I want to make her feel unsafe just like she did to me. Make fake accounts, spam the fuck out of her. Fuck it, I'll make a burner of my other account. I want to make her suffer. Infiltration complete. Everybody in this chat replying to her is cheering her on, by the way. So she joins the chat with an account called Get Fucked. Does Bindi know that you've sides with little miss so-and-so? You're disgusting, you're gonna rot anyways. Don't worry, sweetie. Subdepudes. Fuck, legal name. Bye. That's like the lowest... That's really low effort trolling, bro. Like, that is so low effort. It's not appropriate. Still bad behavior, but it's not like... I don't really care, honestly. Subdepudes, what year is it? 2022. This is probably the newest one we've seen so far. Which, if true, bad, Miko. Bad. I cannot co-sign this behavior. That's it. That's the whole thing. I don't... There's nothing else here except her talking with random people in the comments. They're not providing any extra information. Subdepudes in 2022, a little late, honestly. Yeah. Actually, when did it end? 2019 is when SubDeputyPie died. That was when the event happened that basically killed SubDeputyPie. This one's just one tweet. Why did you thread talking about her mom, then it links to a thread. The thread is one tweet. Why didn't you just post it in the thread? You could even shortened it more because you just made it cringe by adding memes to it. Remember when I caught myself. Remember when Miko would constantly shit on her mom? Pepperidge Farms remembers. It's just weird to me. She went from this to loving her mom out of nowhere. First screenshot is cropped due to someone else talking about a private matter. As an autistic person who has been abused by my mother, I am outraged. Where's the turning on it? There's no like turn on it. There's a really long Twitter post talking about how their parents were abusive. And then there's somebody says a child punched their mom, and then Miko replies, "Me as a child though, I'd punch my mom, deadass." And that's it. It's literally 2 messages in one Facebook post. That's about all of it. Oh, here's the last one. Proof the accounts, primarily the Discord of deleted user, is Miko. They link to a thread that links to another thread. Wait, what is this? It's a picture of pregnant Goku. And they reply, looks down my shirt, fuck not again, drinks, guess I'll miscarry. That's... Yes, chat, it's a picture of pregnant Goku. I'm not showing you. It's not even like explicit, but we're not. And then she just replies to it, fuck not again, drinks, well guess I'll miscarry. It's a joke. It's an edgy joke. It's not even that edgy. Swear to God, they have the worst haters. They're about as bad as my haters. I don't think this qualifies as proof. I think this... What was said was a joke, clearly. Yeah. This account is definitely Miko's. Everything from this account, though, has, like, been dumb. And I would almost want to show you guys this page. But again, I'm not showing anything that has their real information on it. The proof that the account is definitely theirs is 3 pictures of a person with their face covered. And then the proof that it's definitely Miko is that these same 3 pictures are posted on their Instagram. And it's like, okay, but it's literally the exact same 3 pictures on the Instagram. Anybody could have downloaded it and then posted it. I'm not saying... Like I said, I do believe this is her account, but your evidence of it definitely being her is like the lowest IQ bullshit I've ever seen. Like, how... You guys are so dumb. What's that meme with the black guy looking at the camera where he's like, why are you dumb? It's not a particularly effective piece of proof, is what I'll say. Chat, give me 5 seconds. I need to go pee. Like, really bad. I will be right back, though. Discuss. Sorry, chat, I'm back. I return. You know what? From now on, whenever I leave, I need to put up a PNG of a chair. So I'm back to the main blacklist thread because they link away from the blacklist thread like immediately. They link another person. So am I gonna read through this or is it all the same shit? Doxing, Instagram. Is this just a link to their Instagram? Oh, yeah, no, I remember. I went through this one day. Just a bunch of the mean girl shit from Instagram. Just kind of whatever, in my opinion. Be frank. Repeated the same stuff. A lot of it is. I'm just double checking. I'll save that one for later. This one's just like the miscarried abortion stuff that happened. I am not reading that. Because I don't think I've gotten to ask her about this before. But if it's true, that's not something I think should be posted on the internet. I'm not reading that. That would be very private. Like medical information. I'm not doing that. We're not in the business of that. Although I might ask her about it later. God, that's shitty to post that. Concrete evidence they participated in revenge porn against one of their victims that she doxed. Following video reveals her Instagram before it was changed numerous times, and everything is suspended. So there's nothing here. These people would not survive the Transformers Fujoshi sphere. There's a Transformers Fujoshi sphere? What? Fuck no, bro. That sounds ridiculous. Their alt account participated in doxing and participation of revenge porn. We heavily advised to view the volume thread carefully as it's very disturbing. You did not block that out very well for obvious reasons. I would never be able to show that. It is hard to tell what any of these accounts are. I'm trying to read some of these, but like the The stuff they're claiming is in the picture is just not in the picture. Like, they'll have one here like Miko told somebody to kill themselves, and then it's a picture of that not happening. And I'm trying to figure out like what I'm supposed to be getting out of these. It feels like schizophrenic. Honestly. Miko saying the N-word privately. I've received word that she's deleted the following tweet confirming that this is her account after it was revealed she used the N-word repeatedly. I don't care. I really don't. It's such a non-issue, bro. Have like something else going for you than she used the N-word. Fucking cringe. Face blue, white eyes. Oh no, yeah, oh no. She said the word, the N-word. Can I play that actually? Am I gonna get in trouble? Your chat, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do this because it's a good meme. Chat, whenever somebody talks about, oh no, someone said the word, the N-word, this is the first thing I think about every time.
Riley says to a classmate, "Can a nigga borrow a French fry?" And my first thought wasn't, "Oh my God, he said the word, the N-word." It was, "Now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back?"
Every time I think of that clip of that old man, is you gonna give it back? Oh, I love it. It's such a good meme. Oh my god, Devastator, thank you for the 10 gift memberships. Super appreciated. And congratulations to everybody who got one. Wait, was it just 10? That feels like a lot more than 10. One sec, let me open up YouTube. No, it was 10. It just looks like a lot more than 10. There's a lot in chat. Thank you. Yeah, much appreciated. And you got one yourself. Congratulations. But yeah, no, there's anything in this thread that's like she said the N-word, I don't care. I really don't. Miko's history with transphobia. The following links where she and her partner were called out, where Akuma has been misgendering her partner's ex-boyfriend repeatedly. I don't know if I care, but we're gonna look at the thread because maybe there'll be something funny in it. Okay, so the thread is deleted. But the example picture we have is somebody posting a picture that says all places should be safe spaces. And Miko replies with a meme that says, "As an empath, my crystal ball is telling me you're mad, cope and cry about it, bitch." So I don't care. Oh, Miko, this is a safe space. You can say the N word here. None of us care. I wouldn't even fight them on that. I'd be like, it wasn't me, but it should have been. It's one of those things. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn the music back down. My bad. Here's the self-harm thing. Akuma posting her partner's ex-boyfriend's self-harm for the world to see. And it's, Miko says, reposting the document folder on my boyfriend's abusers. Since it's being cherry-picked again, I advised reading everything. And it's a picture of a bunch of different folders. I don't really care, to be quite frank. I don't know, it's a weird allegation to make when one of your allegations is, oh, Miko did all this stuff where she would threaten to hurt herself, or where she actually would hurt herself, and here's pictures of it. And then you post another thing that's like, oh, here's Miko posting a folder that includes a video of this. And it's like, well, you're kind of a hypocrite on this one. Like, I think that's all I could say. You're just kind of being a hypocrite about this, I guess. This last message. Miko, when did you rebrand to Ichigao Mimi? I don't even remember this. But it ends with Akuma Miko VT is blacklisted henceforth, as she has committed numerous crimes and felonies. Be cautious and aware when interacting with this individual. Nothing of this was a felony, by the way. You guys are just saying shit to say shit. You just want to listen to yourself talk. Updating the blacklist with another VTuber named Floofy Kisses. Another close friend of Miko's who has knowledge of her crimes. For context, Floofy Kisses turned their backs on the victims and left the victims to fend for themselves and to get over what happened. This links to the same person that has been linked like 5 or 6 times in here that is banned. So I don't know why they're saying it's a new update, because it's the same person that's been mentioned like 20 times. They're called Peaches Floofy, and their account's spanned. Update, Miko encouraging people to off themselves. It was posted by VTuber Cringe, but the account is suspended. Which I didn't know VTuber Cringe got suspended. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta put you in timeout for that one. We can't be doing that. Not in the chat. Not in my chat, at least. Ichigo Mimi wasn't a rebrand attempt. Did chat stop updating? They have literally accused me of stealing a car. I cannot drive. I get immense anxiety behind the wheel. Of course, it's Peaches. Should I know Peaches? I don't know them. Never heard of them. Okay, here's one I wanted to show, because I thought this was hilariously stupid. It's update a video of Miko following minors, including a transphobic account claiming to be a trans ally. They actually put voices on that. That's cringe. Yeah, this account just says I'm a minor in the description here. So there's one person that is like obsessed with this. It is this person who keeps spamming this. The evidence of Miko following a minor when they're 15. Like, and they just spam it everywhere. And they posted it to me as well. I think I can go back for it. Like, they keep spamming this stuff all over the place. Miko follows like 50,000 accounts. I don't care if they follow like a minor, because they follow way too many accounts. I'm sure they don't pay attention to who they follow. No hate against you, Miko, but you follow way too many people and it's kind of cringe. But what the fuck is this new one? That's what's happening. They're adding new stuff to the blacklist, and that's why people are starting to see it against. Updates Akuma Miko VT following Usagi Calamari VT, who was exposed for pedophilia. This post is not a benefit to them. It doesn't show them following them. In fact, this whole message shows them saying that they don't want to do anything to Melia because they don't want to get, like, chased down and harassed by them relentlessly. Like, this isn't a benefit to their argument. Update, we were given the screenshot from someone who wishes to remain anonymous that Akuma follows Pandora Demonic, aka Pandora Beringeri, who is a pedophile. Hildir Pandora sexually groomed 2 minors and lied about her account being hacked. There is evidence that she was not. I don't know who this is. This is one I have not heard of before. And this is a picture of a Blue Sky account, so... Miko has admitted she would share drugs with minors. It's the deleted account saying, or Luna and Blitzo. Kids offered me shrooms and he's saying I offered kid drugs. You know me, I don't do that unless the kid is experienced in it. But if I said kid had experience, should share no problem, even if they're a minor. Is that what I'm hearing out of you? Says, yeah, but if it was just a kid I was hanging out with, I wouldn't offer. They usually see my hide and say, can I get a hit? I don't know, this isn't... I don't get this. This is like drug culture things. I didn't know Usagi and Melia were the same person. Oh yeah, they are. Context literally any? No. I've met people that do like shrooms and shit, and this is just kind of how they all act. I don't even see this as like that sus, quite frankly. Like, no, you shouldn't give drugs to kids, but most of you are kids, which is why they're so like cavalier about it. They're not like seasoned adults. They're like 19 and 20 who don't like make a distinction between 18 and 19. More N-words. Drugs are bad, MK. Yeah, don't do drugs. Not even like weed. Like everyone says like that weed's not addictive and, you know, I could stop whenever I want. Well, then stop. You can't stop whenever you want, or you would have done it already. That's cope. That's druggy cope. That's why I'm straight laced. I don't do anything. The South Park clip? I'm sorry, I don't know the South Park clip. Facebook messages were submitted where Akuma reveals to possessing the IP address of a victim and revealing to create dox spins on her victims while asking for assistance to commit a crime. Akuma has done this behavior with numerous VTubers as well. Literally everything in here is censored. And it's like heavily cropped. I genuinely can't tell what the fuck is happening. Here, let me show you guys this. Because I don't think there's anything negative on this page. This is what they're showing me with this one. I can't tell anything that's going on here at all. Like, am I wrong? There's no other context. Like, this is it. Like, the profile up here is blocked out. Who sent it is blocked out. The chat's blocked out. I can't tell what this is. I'm just writing that one off. I can't even tell what's happening in that one. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that's like scribbled out and censored. People are really reposting this doc? Oh, tons of people. I think my big issue with people reposting it is there's a lot of doxing of Miko in it, and that's kind of like shitty. We have received more evidence. Akuma's alt account that was suspended in 2023 for telling people to neck themselves, which is another way to say off yourself. There is not stop pattern of behavior of Akuma telling people to go off themselves. This behavior is not okay. This is the, I can show this one, I think. This is like the totality of this one. I don't. You can't even see like the date on this one. It's just the. Like this is it, by the way. This is the whole thing. There's not like multiple examples. It's just this. I don't even see who it's being said to. Here are more evidence submitted, including sending this meme to someone, implying them to harm yourselves. It just says this. They're telling them to seppuku themselves or Sudoku. I don't care. I do think this kind of behavior is inappropriate. I've told other people I think this kind of behavior is inappropriate and you shouldn't do it. But I see like a billion people online do this, so I'm not going to let people act like everyone else is against this behavior. People do it all the fucking time. Like even people I like, I see them do this a lot. I think it's inappropriate behavior, but like everyone else is fine with it when it's somebody they don't like. It's when it's somebody they do like that suddenly, oh, you can't do that. That's inappropriate. You're telling them to hurt themselves. Yeah. More of this really retarded here's proof of Miko following a minor. I don't care. I genuinely do not. She follows like 50,000 people. Like even if somebody only followed like 100 people saying, "Oh, there's a minor in here," that's not that weird. Uh but when somebody follows 50,000 people and you're like, "Oh, they didn't check one of the accounts they followed." Yeah, they didn't. Okay, like I just don't care. Hassan doing it, and even if I feel bad for Miko, this won't put me on the same place as Hassan. You know, I'm against everybody doing it. It's just one of those things. I don't think it's as damning as people want it to be. It's just dumb. We do need to bring to light the VTuber blacklist actions, as many victims have reached out to them and given they gave their evidence on Akuma. Numerous VTubers have shared their experiences only to be looked down on. Now revealing Akuma was in their server, this is highly upsetting. Here we go. So, the only people who've said this, despite us debunking these claims more than once, are people who've expressed their disappointment with us for not making a thread on Akuma Miko, yet unaware of our limited team size and long list of reports in our queue. Outside of this, those people have no evidence to back up their claims. As with most submitted reports regarding Akuma Miko are part of our investigation queue, Trello, and as with all reports, we will look into them and analyze the evidence for and against this creator, and decide if we should proceed with forming a thread on them. We'd like to say this is the last time we'll make this statement, but we know there'll be more people that'll keep claiming Akuma Miko, and anyone we haven't covered yet is part of our team, despite this, as per usual, with no evidence other than rumors. So they bring this up because Miko is in their Discord, which I don't care, again. It's a Discord. It's a publicly available Discord, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure anybody can get into it. It's not that big a deal. Here, let me see. Actually, I've never checked. Oh, they have a submission form. I kind of want to see their Trello page. No, I don't. Maybe it's not on here. I don't know how you get the link to it then. Oh well. Da, 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 da. The victim who Akuma admitted to doxing comes out with their own story. Oh, this was posted 15 hours ago. That's probably why some of this took off. I'm the person that has talked about in this recording. That is my dead name she is calling me by, and not even the correct way to say it anyways, for your information. I do want to point out a lot of things here, but I can't fit them in this top post, so read my comments for it. A lot of people have been saying this is fake and asking to report my accounts, shaking my head. By your logic, then this other person then didn't get her dolls stolen, you know, the 14 dolls back in October. Yeah, they harassed police to go to my parents' house because she thought there was a lead. What is this? I can't read any of this shit. Am I blocked already? I am. Who is this? Oh, this is the Destiny person that gets brought up a couple times. I thought that was like a legal name, but it says on their they have it set on their Twitter page to call them Destiny, so. When in reality there wasn't, it was just a slap to the face, and when I asked, well, who called this in, it was legal name and legal name. Mind you, legal name and legal name have never met me, and legal name knew my address from Gasp, doxing my own parents and harassing them during 20. Now, I don't. It's really hard to read this thread. But none of this has pictures, by the way, so you guys aren't missing anything. Uh, every time I've been doing good and vibing, she's has first. Is this person like? Is their native language English? What is their native language? Because this is really hard to read. It says they speak 3 languages, so maybe English is not their first language. I mean, their whole page is in English, as far as I can tell. I'm sorry, it is so fucking hard to read this when they can't spell. Every time I've been doing good and vibing, she's has first-handedly sent my parents' address to anyone and everyone, even crackheads, random Jew churches, you name it, the whole 9 yards. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What? Chat. We support the nation of Israel on this channel. Uh, what do you mean? Random Jew churches. Can we, can we can we roll back on that? Sorry, I don't. One sec. Let me go get my cookie. Oh yeah, chat. I stopped by the homophobic chicken place today, and they know me so well that the manager gave me a cookie for free. So let me dig into my cookie real quick. Damn, this is a good cookie. Do they mean a synagogue? Yes, they mean a synagogue. I don't know why they call it a random Jew church. It's. I'm sorry, that just stun-locked me. I have the highest tier on their rewards, so they give me cookies all the time. I don't have their rewards thing. I probably should. I'd probably save money. Her bestie has even been caught recently driving by my parents' house. Not that it warrants for anything like that. Plus, if she were to try something, there are security cameras and have been since 2020 when she first started her bullshit. I changed my number a lot in 2021 through 2022 because Miko and her harassing me. If you want that, I can gladly reshare that. When she was harassing me on my old phone before I switched everything over for good and took extra precautions. This is difficult to read. She was harassing my old work phone. We love co-workers who keep an eye out. Plus, at work, I go by an entirely different name, so they were confused. Her harassment was that bad. Even my own fiance, who I met because she was pretending to be me on a random website, hates her, and she's become a huge ass joke. I mean, she's literally racist, and her bestie is no better. Mean. You're saying Miko pretended to be you and got you a fiance? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm lost on that one. Anyway, need any more info, check out this guy's YouTube video, this guy's thread, or this Miko awareness account. Oh my god, Devastator. You don't have to give so many, but thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Oh, there's so many. They're everywhere. Bull is back with his Jew magic. Hey, Lumi got one! But yeah, no, this thread is hard to read. If she didn't constantly try and use her name, I would show you the thread. There's no pictures. There's no evidence. Like everything I read to you is the entire thread. Like that's it. They at some random people. But that's about it. And then what is this one? A couple of VTubers has sent us this evidence of Akuma confessing to larceny. 10 US code 921/121 larceny and wrongful appropriation. Miko says, lol, I have his copy of Doom Eternal. He's not getting that back. I still have Doom, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Katamari Damacy, Breath of the Wild, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Pokemon Snap, and Disgaea 1. He's not getting any of them back. And then it quotes a law. It says, any person subject to this chapter who wrongfully takes, obtains, or holds by any means from the possession of the owner or any other person any money, personal property, or article of value of any kind with intent permanently to deprive or defraud another person of the use and benefit of property or to appropriate it to his own use or the use of any person other than the owner, steals that property and is guilty of larceny. I will tell you, chat, that while deeply inappropriate, police are not going to take that seriously when it's a relationship. They're going to be more like, well, whose is it really? Were you together when it was bought? Did you share it? Granted, don't steal from your partners, but this shit happens all the time. Like, it's not some deep criminal code thing. Probably should have finished my chicken while it was still hot. Good chicken, though. Different destiny, not the one that sucked off Nick Fuentes. Would you keep those? I probably wouldn't care about Fire Emblem Three Houses, to be honest, because I played through it and I didn't like it. I don't know. Probably. Like, I'm not gonna... If my partner leaves some games or some shit with me, I'm not gonna make an effort to, like, return them. Unless we ended on good terms, in which case I will. But, like, it's one of those things that doesn't really matter. This guy I want is the GOAT. I've never played Disgaea 1, but I watched the anime. I'd keep the Pokemon Snap, though. I did want to play the remake. I never got to play the original. That's it, by the way. That's the whole thread. Like, there's really not that much in here, all things considered. I'm on the Destiny person's page, and they're still posting, like, tons of messages. Hypocritical Timu Silvervale. By your logic, you just called out your bestie. She did steal her OG mash after all. And other things too, but we apparently ignore that factor because she didn't get caught or called out. Oh, wait. Ba 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 ba. What fucking website is this on, bro? I don't even recognize this chat app. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's like so deeply out of context. Is this about the stolen doll? I thought this was a cosplay. That's clearly a doll. Don't tell me it's a blogger. It doesn't look like a blog. It looks like a chat app. But I can't, like, I don't recognize... Here. I don't recognize what it is. It's this. Like, I don't recognize this from anywhere. Or, like, any specific app. Like, maybe y'all know. Android messages? Maybe. Not what my Android looks like. I just don't recognize it. And like everything in here is like so deeply out of context. I don't really know what the fuck is happening. And then it's just like a picture of the doll. Which I thought they were talking about cosplay. They're talking about a doll. The MASH doll. What a waste of time. Oh yeah. They're also retweeting everybody who's retweeting the VTuber blacklist. I've been new about Miko since I started VTubing 2022 and was in a group she founded for a short time. She started growing rapidly / buying followers. Anyways, always involved in some drama, presenting herself as a victim. Lots more I could say, but yeah, just be aware. So I will. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Miko. I see it. The context just doesn't change that much. It's just it's hard to read or understand what these people are talking about because they word it in such stupid ways. I will say this because this person says that Miko was buying followers. Miko does something which, sorry, Miko, I have to say I dislike it. It's called follow for follow. It's where you follow a bunch of people and you get them to follow you back. That's why Miko follows like literally 60,000 people on Twitter. That's not, you're not buying followers. I think it's lazy, and I don't think it helps you in the long run because I don't think a lot of those followers you get back actually help you all that much. But it's not buying followers. Follow for follow was a thing for so many years. It still is on sites like Instagram, by the way. Like I used to do Instagram for a while and people would literally send you messages like, "Hey, if you follow me, I'll follow you. Let's follow for follow." There'd even be accounts that were called F for F accounts, follow for follow. Like it just it's not buying followers. They're not loyal followers, but you didn't buy them. Mr. Beast follow me for the chance to win a follow. Hey, so I have dozens of mutuals following this person. Maybe take a read and consider finding better people to have in your circles, because wowee, this is a bad one. I swear to God, you people don't read anything. Ba-ba-ba-ba. There's not much else going on here. It's just pictures of dolls. A lot of pictures of dolls. Anyways, chat. Women are retarded. Uh, keep your lady on a leash. All girls are mean girls. I'm trying to think of what lessons we need to take out of this. Don't just believe everything you're told. Like, at least read it. At least, like, bother to read it, I guess. And don't forget your wife is probably a skinwalker. Why is words from me? Oh yes, and random Jew churches. Random Jew churches. I don't fuck, I don't know, man. Blacklist or BS. I don't like the concept of the blacklist. Like even the original blacklist account, I don't like the idea of it. It but it just kind of in general makes me uncomfortable. Um that you're basically saying we are an authority on cutting people out of the community and these people are permanently cut out of the community. Like I don't like that. Just read what you're sharing, you know? I think they're all gonna make a thread on Sylvie Sparker Marina. I don't think so. Cause technically Marina hasn't done anything illegal. Except maybe the Taiga thread. Um Sylvia's arguable with the Linux stuff. But it's just the one thing. I think normally they have to have multiple things happen. Only the non-transphobe Jew churches. To be fair, they've been told about me. I know for a fact that they have been specifically asked multiple times to make a thread on me. They have apparently said that they don't think there's really all that much on me to make a thread about. Ugh. So, I mean, at least they do have some standards. Mizu, every girl is a mean girl, especially if the mean girl is orca shaped. Good little puddle, you're darn right. Misu's crimes: one horny, two catty, three brat coded. Mizu Google Docy would be headline news. That's the thing, you can't make a Google Doc on me because I do have like a really strong moral code, and you're not gonna really find anything. Like even when it comes to like Sylvie and Marina, I've been very publicly outspoken of don't go harass them, just point and laugh from a distance. Like there's only one person in my life who I would say I genuinely hate from the bottom of my heart, and it's an IRL person that nobody will ever know about. How'd the video do the other day? It did fine. I think it's very unfortunate I posted it after apparently a lot of people's YouTube pages are starting to get hidden. Like it still did good. And it's still going up. It's still on the way up. But apparently everybody's account is like restricted, so. Actually, can I set that up? Can I turn on restricted mode? Activate restricted mode. View your channel. If you turn on restricted mode, this is what my channel looks like. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what it is about these three videos that kept them up. But this is it. Who asked for restricted mode? I don't know. I didn't even know it was a thing until somebody mentioned it today. Do you not mark them 18 plus? No. I did not mark them 18 plus. But yeah, it's this new restricted mode thing. This helps hide potentially mature videos. No filter is 100% accurate. The setting only applies to this browser. Restricted mode lock prevents others from changing the restricted mode settings on this browser. Lock restricted mode. I said I didn't mark them as 18 plus. Because I don't really do 18 plus topics. But yeah, if you turn on restricted mode, 3 videos, no lives. Does it show my podcast? It shows them. Oh yeah, my playlist. But yeah, that's about it. I was gonna check a channel I actually like to watch and see what restricted mode does to their channel. Not most of their videos. No, actually, no, there is a huge segment of videos missing. Yeah, I can tell in order. There's a huge segment of their videos missing too. Who wanted this? Like parents that just don't take care of their kids, I got. Does restricted mode even stop the kitty slop content? It'd be funny if it doesn't work for that. I don't think it's meant to target the kitty slop content. Specifically. Hirohei has a lot hidden. I met Hirohei at Anime Expo once. Nice guy. I don't think I talked to him after that though. I wasn't like I knew who he was, but I didn't even watch his channel. I just kind of met him. Advertisers? Yeah, advertisers probably want it. It's just cringe, chat. It cuts out all of my stuff. How tall is he IRL? I think he was about the same height as me, or if not a little shorter, if I remember correctly. So he's probably like 5'10", 5'11". Auto dubbing is enforced even if you turn it off. Ooh, I didn't know that one. Tall MFer. I'm only 6 foot. Sorry, chat, I lied. I'm 4 foot. Can't break the immersion. I'm 4 foot tall. Would it be a fly on the wall to see these insane meetings of what features to add to make YouTube better? I want to see them discuss what do you call it? Blah blah blah. Making the UIs. Ryzen 410, you're 6 foot, femboy privileges revoked. Oh, chat, I can't help how tall I was born. Don't bully me. Six foot deep, get it right. Yeah, that's why the ladies love me. Ba, ba, ba. All of Kirsch's bridge videos are hidden with restricted mode on. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Gun Gale alternative story. I've heard Gun Gale fixes a lot of the issues with Sword Art Online, but I've never watched it. I don't know, is it actually good? I don't know. Anyways, chat. I think I'm gonna send y'all away, and then we will do the Hollow Knight tomorrow. I will maybe see if I can sneak in with Akko, and chat with them while we cover the Silk Song. I was gonna do it tonight, but this went a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like really short and sweet and to the point, and it wasn't. Da-da-da. Why do I have a 404 error? Oop. Different protagonist who's a tall woman that wants a lolly game. I could get on board with that. Pure gun autism, no sword autism, mucking it up. Can I do a stream one day where I just whine about Sword Art Online and how much I hate it? Like, is that a stream we can do? Because like, I really don't like it. I liked the first 12 episodes, and then it just kept going downhill from there, and I hated it. That's what we'll do. I actually have the Dot Hack games on Steam. We will do a stream one day where I just play the Dot Hack games and rant about how much I hate SAO. That's what we'll do. Anyways, chat. I'm gonna send you away to this VTuber who I'd been rating the last couple of days. So they're playing Night Rain. So have fun with them, guys. I hope you have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow for Silk Song. It'll be just Silk Song, unless some shit blows up in my face, which is technically possible. But you guys have fun. We'll see y'all. And also, Devastator again, thank you for all the gift subs. It was amazing and super appreciated. And remember, guys, read your Google Docies. Always read your Google Docies. Bye, guys.